All right, welcome to round number 3. Taking a look at this hand, we're on the draw. I think this is a fine hand for the draw. We have Cranial Plating turn 2 and equip onto Vault Scourge turn 2. We have the opportunity to play it next turn if we draw a Mox Opal. Excuse me, if we draw a Mox Opal. Yeah, I like his hand. Playing against another Storm deck. Alright, sleight of hand, look at the top 2. And they're going to pass the turn. Wow. So yeah, we have a turn. We can probably win on turn 3, barring they don't combo off. I think we lead with Inkmoth Nexus, tap it, play a Springleaf Drum, play a Welding Jar, play an Ornithopter, cast a Vault Scourge here, and then we pass the turn and really pray that they don't have a turn 2 or turn 3 combo. They can combo off on turn 2. It's just really hard. So they have an Electromancer, which means they most likely have a pretty good hand. I guess gaining life here is going to kind of disrupt that a little bit. So we'll play Cranial Plating. We will equip to Vault Scourge, tapping Ornithopter. We'll get him for 6. Puts us a little out of range from their combo though, which feels good. But here they're going to play a land and probably either, if they don't combo off this turn, they pass the turn and have a Gifts and Given or a Remand in their hand. Or they'll play another play another Electromancer and pass. I'm fairly confident they have a Remand in hand, so we're not going to win next turn. But we can always try. Okay, so if they have a Remand, we tap these two. We can still get in with Inkmoth Nexus if we wanted to. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Play this, activate. No, okay, so we can't do that. All right. So they probably just have the combo in hand here at this point. I like my odds of attacking with just Vault Scourge, and I do like gaining life here, so that way it puts me out of range of their normal combo. I think the right play here, though, is to try to jam another Cranial Plating in for a win. If they have Remand, they have Remand, and I think we just replay the Remand, or we replay the card after the Remand, just so that we have it on the field to add another point and for next turn. So we can put it on Ornithopter and swing with both for the win. Get him for 7. Go to 29, and really out of range for them at this point. I'm feeling pretty good about this game, but, you know, they could always just have the really, really good hand. So they have 3 cards in hand and 2 mana. They could have 2 rituals. Past in Flames is -2 right now. I don't think that I want them to be able to cast these rituals twice. They can Grape Shot for a whole lot. We still have lethal on board, even if they Grape Shot my creatures out of the air. Yeah, because we have Animate, Equip on board for infect damage, even just for regular damage. So they're at 4. I'm at 30, 29. I think that I'm going to put the rituals in the graveyard and let him cast Past in Flames twice. I think that the Manamorphose is going to draw him a card, and the Past in Flames is going to make him be able to recast everything. And I don't want him to have too much mana here, or access to too much mana. So if he gets the 2 rituals, he has 6 mana. He just casts Past in Flames anyways. And he already played a land for the turn. He hasn't played a spell yet, so he can't just outright play Past in Flames. So we make him have the rituals in hand. Oh no! Yeah. Make him just have the rituals in hand. So we'll put both rituals in his graveyard and give him Past in Flames. He can Manamorphose, see if he draws another one. If he floats a red, we're in good shape. Or we're not in great shape, but... Right. So he does that. He goes there. He does this. Yep. His storm counts 5. His storm counts 6. He's going to draw a card. He's going to Gifts and Given. And I think I do the same thing here. I think I'm going to put both of the rituals that he offers in his graveyard so that he can't cast them twice. That seems like flawed logic. And it might be. Also, it might... Okay. So in this case, we probably just put both rituals in his graveyard. I don't think that... Oh, boy. I think a lot of things, apparently. Yeah, I think just putting the rituals in his graveyard is good here. He can either just cast his, his big finisher, or... He can Pass in Flames to exile everything again. And then cast his big finisher. Kill my dude to put me at a very low life total. But like I said, we still have lethal on board even through a Grape Shot. I'm guessing like maybe Remand is probably really good here. If he's targeting me, he probably has a Remand. But I don't think he has it just yet. If he has another Grape Shot. If he has 2 Grape Shots, then awesome. He wins. I think that's pretty unusual, and I think I played fine. Okay, so no Remand. He Passed in Flames, goes to 10. Yep. Okay. That's fine. My guess is that he doesn't have any more cards in hand. So 14, that's fine. I'm going to take 14. So if he has another one, he has another one. Not much I could do about that, unfortunately. Yeah, we're just going to F6 through this. I'm not going to Welding Jar or anything, even if he does target it. We'll go to 7, 6, and he plays another one. Good game. So here we want to bring in Rule of Law, we want to bring in Stubborn Denials, and we said we could think about Dispatch last time, and we brought in one as champion and then Nihil Spellbomb. I think these 5 are perfect. I don't think the Dispatch is needed in the deck, so we took out 3 Thoughtcasts and 1 Master Ethereum and 1 Steel Overseer. I think we took out 2 Steel Overseers because they're a little slow. And left 1 Thoughtcast in the deck. So we take out these 5 for these 5. Let's do it. And I'm on the play, which is, not amazing. Because that means we lost game 1. This seems like a fine hand, but I don't want to... put all my eggs in the life-gaining basket. So I'm going to mulligan this hand. This seems like a much worse hand. So I'm going to even push this one away too. Okay. This is a whatever hand. It is a good 5. It's not great. It's not amazing. We'll keep it. You know what? I'm gonna leave this on top because I'm kind of hoping to draw some of my hate cards. So I'm going to lead off with this Inventor's Fair. And pass here. We're going to play Arcbend Ravager next turn, so it doesn't matter what order we play Blink Moth or Inventor's Fair. Plays a Shock Steam Vents, plays a Serum Visions, and that's all cool. So what I'm really hoping for is that the turn after we draw this Spire is that we draw Rule of Law, which would be really, really great. So we're going to play this Ravager. Get in for 1. Change the life totals up a little bit. Not going to F6 to his turn because I have a Ravager in play. So he's going to play a Brawl. If I can draw the enchantment, we're all set. Gonna gain a life and draw another Ravager. Okay, that's fine. Another Ravager is not the worst in the world here. We're just going to play Ravager out. No sense in not playing him here. And we're going to crash in for 2 here. And we're going to let him decide if he wants to block my Ravager with Brawl, which he doesn't. Go to damage. Yeah, so Shatterstorm's a card. Yeah, definitely. Cool. Awesome. Okay, so let's get in there with Blink Moth Nexus. You know, we're still ahead in this game. Our beats for 1 and beats his beats for 1. Curious to see what he has in his hand though. He has a 6-card hand, and he didn't. He felt like Shatterstorm was a better play rather than comboing off. So my guess is that he doesn't have the cards he needs to combo off just yet, which is really good for us. We don't want to animate the newly controlled one. We're going to animate the one that doesn't have Summoning Sickness. We're going to attack, and we're going to pump it. And then we're going to pass the turn. Get him for 2, put him at 11. Seems good. We're going to get there with 1/1s. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Six-card hand. If he plays a land, I'm pretty convinced he has a handful of lands. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced he has a handful of lands and not a lot else. He kept the hand solely based off of Shatterstorm and the ability to play it on turn 3. You know, that doesn't always get you there. He might also have some number of lightning bolts, so I'll go ahead and animate both of these. If he wants to kill both, then he's more than welcome to. But I think he's F6'd, so I think he has a handful of lands. I don't think he has much else. I think our lands are going to bring us to victory, or he was waiting for the right time to cast everything. You know, who knows? Maybe he just had a handful of rituals. Who knows? Who knows? I don't. So Gifts and Given, we probably put Past in Flames in the graveyard, and we put Manamorphose in the graveyard and let him have his rituals. So he has a Past in Flames in hand. So we put Grape Shot in the graveyard and Manamorphose in the graveyard. Grape Shot. You got it, bud. Got another one? Do it. Do it, man. Past in Flames. Grape Shot. Yep, Past in Flames, Rituals, Grape Shot. You got it, buddy. You know, it makes me very curious to see people playing Storm so quickly online. It's very interesting to me. I just always wonder how all these clicks happen within, you know, such a short amount of time. All right, so we lost. Let's, you know, we played fine, I think. I didn't see any blaring mistakes, but I'm sure that you have a better sight than I do right now. So if you have any different plays, if you have any suggestions for what plays we should have been doing, go ahead and leave those in the comments, and I would greatly appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.